Smiles Television Talk Show. When you come back.
Welcome to Smiles Television Talk Show. I'm your host, Stephanie Anthony Miles, and we have a great broadcast for you today. We're actually outside at the Ore Weathers, and we're celebrating something called East St. Louis Night Out. Don't go away. Remember, as I always have told you, if you confess with your mouth that Jesus Christ is Lord and believe in your heart that God has raised him from the dead, the scriptures teach that thou shalt be saved. When we come back, I have some great guests. Two of our top officials are sitting with me. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Oh, you caught me reading the Monitor newspaper again. I read the Monitor newspaper that's from right here in East St. Louis, Illinois, because they've been in business since 1963. They know what they're doing. They know the newspaper business. Do you read the Monitor newspaper? Support the Monitor newspaper right here in East St. Louis, Illinois. You can find out about your family, your friends, the state, the country, and the world. Now allow me to get back to reading my Monitor newspaper.
To meet you right here because we want to change, and we want to know, what do you want to change, and are you ready for a change? We want you to quit doing nothing and spend your time volunteering. We want you to go to school. We want you to get a job. We want you to put down your guns and pick up your sons. Represent your city. Now, National Night Out, we got cops out here, we got organizations out here, but we came to meet you on your level. We came out because we care. And I already asked you, are you ready for a change? East St. Louis is representing right now. We're joining the whole United States and bringing you National Night Out because we care. Community Development Sustainable Solutions works hard to prevent crime, to bring these organizations together for change. And we're here for you. So give it up to East St. Louis.
Welcome back to Smiles. I'm sitting here to my right with the illustrious mayor of our city, East St. Louis, Illinois, Mayor Emeka Jackson Hicks. Thank you for joining us on Smiles Television Talk Show again.
Smiles for allowing me to be here.
You know what? I'm just so glad that you're here with us, and we cannot continue yet because to my left, we have a gentleman that I'm just so thrilled to be sitting with as well, our Chief of Police of the city of East St. Louis, Chief Felix Arnold. And he's a new chief here, and he has some great things in store for our city. Chief, thank you.
Thank you
for coming.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what? Both of you. This is such a great event, and I'm thrilled to be sitting here with both of you. I'm going to start with our mayor, Mayor Jackson. Just share a little bit with our audience. What do you want the citizens to gain from this affair? Just what are your hopes that they would take from this night out?
Well, there are a number of things that the citizens could take from this night out. Number one, that we still care about one another. We still care about our children. We support our children. And number two, we can gather together, we can have a good time, and there be no hurt, harm, or danger come to anyone. And number three, it's going to take all of us to encourage safety, to encourage togetherness, unity in our community. And, you know, it can be done. just as we are here, it's a beautiful sight to see our children, to see our adults, to see our city officials gathered here in peace, you know, just having a good time. You know, this is what it's all about.
Yes,
you know, we can really do some things, and this is where it starts.
And you know what, this is the first time I've had a chance to have you on air since you have become mayor. And I want to say congratulations to you.
Thank you.
And we pray covering over you and that you do exceptionally well while you're here. And you know what, Chief? We're here in the oil weathers.
Yes.
Now, many would say they're in the oil weathers, that's where the crime is. So you're taking it to the people.
No doubt.
Okay.
And this is a double joy and sentimental for me because my mom raised 10 children in this city, and actually they brought me home from Christian Welfare, which was a hospital just not too far from here, to 23 Oil Weathers, where I've lived for 21 years. I've stayed 21 years over at 23 Oil Weathers right here in the Oil Weathers complex. So that's very sentimental to me, and as I've shared with the youths earlier, my dreams started right here on the soil that we're celebrating on today. I'm excited. I embrace my mayor for just really entrusting me and continuing to be a part of the birth of my desire to be a police officer in a city that I truly love. Thank you so much, Mayor, for entrusting me with the men and women of the department, and we don't desire to let you down.
If there's anything, Chief, that you would like to give to the community from yourself, what would be the one lasting thing as Chief of Police of East St. Louis that you want to make sure people remember you as?
My best.
Okay.
My best. It would have to be my best. You know, what makes law enforcement productive and what makes law enforcement effective is community involvement. And something that I had the privilege of being a part of as a child growing up is policemen always got out and interacted with community. And then, even then, you can feel the love and the protection from officers who really love what they were doing. So again, I've had the privilege of being able to not only have examples that exemplify what it takes to be loyal and show the integrity and the pride that the citizens deserve.
I want to thank both of you. You know, it's like I said, it's an honor being here, and it looks like we're having a great fun here. We have many speakers and hot dogs and food and fun for everybody. So, you guys gonna hang around for a while? Or?
Oh yes, no doubt.
Okay. I want to tell you, don't go away. We'll be back and we have many more guests because this is a fun-filled night on Smiles Television Talk Show. Don't go away. Welcome back to Smiles Television Talk Show. I'm sitting here with the person who actually makes everything happen. Priscilla Jackson. Priscilla, thank you for coming to Smiles Television Talk Show. Priscilla, your title with the city
I'm Director of Community Programs, Community Affairs.
Director of Community Affairs Programming. Okay. You know what? This is such a great event. We just finished talking with Chief Arnold and Mayor Jackson Hicks. Tell us your heart in this situation. I understand you've been doing this a long time.
Been doing it a long time, but I'd like to give you a history of National Night Out, period.
Okay.
It started because the residents, a lot of times we go into our own homes, we don't know our neighbors. And so this was an opportunity 32 years ago. Somebody thought about police and community, they need to come together. So one night they got together with a lot of neighbors and they sat out on their porches. They turned on the lights, so as it became National Night Out. And the police came around the neighborhood and just got to know them, and they got to know them. And that's the way it evolved. And 32 years later, it's still National Night Out. And it's held the same day every year. And once we leave here, the activities are gathered here. And then we ask the neighbors to go out, sit on your porches tonight, talk to your neighbors.
Okay. Tonight, you know what? At first it looked like there weren't going to be many people to come out, but the crowd is growing. We have a mixture of adults and youth, and they're having fun together. The police department, they're mingling. What impact do you think this will really have?
I think that's a major impact, Stephanie, because given the climate of police and community relations across the nation, this is an opportunity for the police officers to let the people get to know them, to say, well, we're not the bad guys.
Right.
We're human. You can touch, you can feel us. We support you, but you support us. It's just a great opportunity for them to come together.
You know, well, that's such a good point, Francella, because in the general population, we have more of a racial problem. But right here in East St. Louis, we're dealing with 98% black. So any issues that we have will more than likely be among ourselves. So it's just great to see that everybody is getting along. And that's a good thing. Anything that you would like to leave with our Smiles audience in terms of your heart for this, or anything at all?
I just want the whole theme is to give crime and drugs a going away party.
Okay.
So we want to tell the crimes and drugs to leave our neighborhoods. Go away. This is your going away party, and we hope that you don't come back.
That's good. Goodbye, crime and drugs. We're having a crime and drugs night out. Thank you for telling.
And thank you for your support.
Welcome back to Smiles Television Talk Show. Take a look. I am surrounded by the fine officers from the state of Illinois. And sitting right here to my immediate left is Trooper Calvin Dunn. And we actually know each other. I won't tell how far back, but we're both from the East St. Louis area. Thank you for coming to Smiles.
Thanks for having me.
I'm reaching out to shake your hand.
Okay, thanks for having me.
You know, I know you're on duty, but you can relax a little bit. I just want you to share from your heart. What does this affair mean to you and your men?
Yeah, this is really awesome. The strength of relationships between law enforcement and citizens of East St. Louis, and just the citizens in the surrounding communities, especially with everything going on in society today with law enforcement and the youth. A lot of these officers standing behind me have adjusted their schedules for the sole purpose of attending this event, but because they are concerned and they do care about the safety of the city of East St. Louis.
You know what's great is because with so much national attention to things that are going on, and we know in the city of East St. Louis, we really have not had those kinds of problems. Well, it's good to see that your men are here, and they've been mingling with the crowd, and we're here in the oil weather, the heart of the community. How do you feel about that?
I think that it's awesome that these officers behind me have took the time out their busy schedule to be down here. And believe me when I say this, it's important that each and every one of these officers standing behind me, they take pride in establishing rapport with and the citizens of East St. Louis. They all live in surrounding communities because, you know, we're all basically one big city, from East St. Louis to Edwardsville, Fairview Heights, Belleville, Collinsville. We're all one, so they're really concerned and they really care a lot about the safety of the citizens in the community of East St. Louis.
You know, if there's anything that you would like to leave on the hearts of our people, from your heart to theirs, and I wish I could have everybody speak, but we just don't have that kind of time. But if there's anything that you would like to share, what would that be? What do you want individuals to gain as a result of this affair today?
That we're trying our best to prevent crime in the city of East St. Louis. That's evident with all these officers, again, to re-emphasize, taking times out their busy schedule on a Tuesday evening, time away from their families. If there's anything illegal, going on, or any suspicious activity, please contact Illinois State Police at 618-346-3990, 618-346-3990, and we'll have an officer call you back immediately. I mean, a lot of these guys standing behind me work around the clock with crimes that are committed every day in this area, and really no one's talking to them when it's time to do interviews. We just really need people to talk so we can make this area a lot safer.
Very good. And I do want to ask you one more question. What would you say would be the hardest task that you and your guys have?
I just said it. From an investigative standpoint, it's getting people to talk. I mean, I hear our officers conducting 4 or 5 hour interviews, and sometimes they get somewhere, but most of the times they don't, because when a serious crime is committed in this area, no one wants to say anything. So that's the biggest barrier, and we really need the citizens to help us, because we're doing everything we can possibly on our end.
You know, this is awesome. I just feel honored and grateful that you took time to sit down and chat with us, and I want to thank all of your officers for joining us, and I just pray protection over all of you.
Thank you.
And don't go away. We'll be right back, and I'm going to sit here and I feel safe. How about you? Stay tuned for more Smiles.
Produces a lot of champions in the arts, in literature and in athletics and in academics and in business. And every one of you young people have the opportunity to follow in those champions' footsteps. So enjoy the night. You got a U.S. Attorney in the Federal Department of Justice supporting you and backing you, and we'll do everything we can to make your lives better. Thank you, Chief.
All right.
Awesome, awesome.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wiggins.
Welcome back to Smile Television Talk Show. I'm sitting here with a wonderful young woman who's making some tremendous changes here in our community, Johanna Warden, who is the Executive Director for the Jackie Joyner Kersey Foundation. Miss Warden, thank you for coming to Smile Television Talk Show.
Invitation.
You know what, I'm having so much fun out here, and it seemed like you were really, really well received. What do you think is going on tonight? What do you see the impact being in our community?
This is a tremendous display of unity. We see the babies, we see children of all ages, parents, we see law enforcement all the way from the local, the state, and the federal level. We see private business owners and community organizations all out to support a positive cause and promoting safety and a night of unity nationally and in our city, East St. Louis. So this is just a beautiful thing.
What kind of things are going on over at the Jackie Joyner Center right now?
We are gearing up for summer camp, for after school program.
I see.
August 24th, after school programming starts at the foundation. We're now rolling into soccer, football, and cheerleading and enrolling children. But our after school program is going to include science, technology, engineering, and math.
Excellent.
Reading, Zumba, cooking, computers, and lots of great things.
You know what, I have to ask you this, because we don't have a lot of time. What is your secret for success? Because it seems like, and I haven't followed you a whole lot, but from what I've seen, you just have great success in all the places that you go.
It's all about partnerships.
Okay.
I think our success is the Jackie Joyner Kersey Foundation is a community center that's meant to serve children, families, and the community. And our success is all about partnering. We have a strong board. We have 22 board members that provide a lot of professional support, but we partner with other organizations like the Greater East St. Louis Community Fund, the Youth Coordinating Council, Leslie Bates Griffin Center, SIUE, United Way of Greater St. Louis. So we partner with other organizations to bring in other resources.
I'm trying to get them to turn it down, but they're having so much fun out here. I don't think he's going to pay attention to me. How is Jackie doing?
She is wonderful.
I saw her the other day, and I tease her all the time. I tell her if she asks her if she remembers when I beat her in track. I won't tell you the age difference, but you know, she was a little girl. No, not really. She was a little girl, and I was older. We'll leave it at that.
Right.
Well, Ms. Warden, I want to thank you for being on Smile Television Talk Show, and continue enjoying yourself and networking and making more contacts.
We will do that. And please visit our brand new website, www.jjkfoundation.org, and find out more information about our programs, register your children, and also learn about any upcoming events.
Thank you again. And I want to thank you, and we're not finished yet. That's why we're making this a two-part show. You know what, I haven't mentioned Mixon Insurance often, but Mixon Insurance is here. They're doing hot dogs and food for everybody. Stay tuned for more smiles. Don't go away.
Break your legs, 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 break your legs.
Welcome back to Smile Television Talk Show, and you can see here I'm surrounded. I have some great company here. I'm of course talking about him, but I'm talking about the babies behind us. You guys give yourself a hand. Have fun. You know what? The event is over. We've had a great time. But we have a couple more interviews we want to share with you, and I wanted my babies to be shown here because this is the future of East St. Louis, Illinois. There's some strong, young, black children here. You know, we could just say children, period. But Sylvester Lee Sunshine, Sylvester Sunshine Lee.
Yes.
I've always wondered where your Sunshine name came from. Valerie told me one day, but I first of all want you to give me the history of your name.
My name is Sylvester Lee. The name Sunshine was given to me by Madam Catherine Dunham, well-renowned anthropologist and humanitarian sister that stayed in the city of East St. Louis and resided in Haiti. She gave me that name because I smile all the time when I'm playing my music, and I was very energetic. So she told another guy named Arthur, let me give him a name because of his brilliant smile and the music that he brings.
Wow. You know what? That's excellent because you start wearing a smile shirt. So sunshine and smiles. But you know what? You're starting some new projects in the city. Yes. And I understand you have a new non-profit organization.
Sure.
And that organization, you can tell us a little bit about it, what you're doing, where you're headed, and things like that.
Well, the Community Performance Ensemble has been a group of young boys, young girls. Over the years, we started in 1978. We started as a result of Madam Catherine Dunham saying to me that she would love to give me the blessing to move on with my culture art that I was trying to bring to the city. I promised her that I wouldn't do modern dance, tap, ballet, but I would do authentic African cultural dance. She even allowed me to have money to travel to Africa. I've been to Senegal, I've been to Mali, Guinea-Bissau, Ivory Coast, and Sierra Leone. Each time that I go to Africa, I will stay a month to get as much as I can while I was in Africa. And it was always a safe trip that I was able to stay in the village wherever I was going.
Let me ask you, are there activities that even these youth could participate in?
Sure. At the Sunshine...
As he's talking about some things that you guys may be a part of.
Yes. At our Sunshine Culture Art Institution, we have drum lesson, dancing, performing arts. We have piano lesson, guitar lesson, body conditioning. All of it is at 630 North 59th Street. I encourage you. No, it's a school. It is a culture art school. It was an old school in this District 189. I bought the school to make it a culture art center for you and I. All you have to do is just come down and be a part of what I will do. Huh? You can come on Mondays and Wednesdays. Mondays and Wednesdays we have the program from 6 to 8. Okay? So come on out and join us. I would encourage you to come on out and be a part of what we're doing. Learn more about your culture and yourself.
That's good, that's good. You know, we're going to be wrapping up, but before we do, you're also involved with male involvement and some other things.
Right. The male involvement started some 5 years ago from the Lester Bates Neighborhood Center. Maurice Scott and others started the program, but Maurice moved on. Sunshine took the program on and was able to build it stronger than Maurice had it and others had it. We have right now 200 men that we serve.
Wow.
These men are going back to their household to be a part of their significant others and their children's lives. These guys have been through anger management, conflict resolution, life skills, and now they're trying to show our city that we want to be the men that God has blessed us to be.
Wow, you know, but you have so much to talk about. I wish we had just a show just for you, and we will do that.
Yes, ma'am.
But you know what, we're going to wrap up, and I want to thank you guys. How many of you all know the Kirk Franklin song when he says, you look better when you smile? You don't know that?
Let us see your smile.
Let me see you smile. You know what? Okay, let's everybody, we're going to smile. We're going to, we got one more interview to do. And I want, when I say you look much better, I want you to say smile, okay? You look much better when you smile. Stay tuned for more smiles. We'll be back. You're back watching Smiles Television Talk Show, and you know who I'm talking with. I'm talking with my namesake, Stephanie Bush.
That's right.
Community Development Sustainable Solution. And my favorite guy, Terrance. You know what, Terrance? When I think about you, I keep going back to that name and the origin of the name.
Right.
But we won't talk about all that again tonight. Because I don't want to tell my audience all that information.
Okay.
But you know what? You guys put together such a wonderful affair.
Yeah.
This was excellent, and they're still playing, and they don't want to go home.
That's right.
Stephanie, did you? What happened tonight? Is it what you wanted to